Then he grunts and moans, turning his head in a moment of fitfulness. Despite the occasional nightmare, he never wakes until the first ray of light begins to creep beneath her door. He slumbers so soundly that Delilah is sure he could sleep through the end of the world. Before they go to bed, Samson tells her stories. Most of them are about his favorite subject: himself as a child, himself as a young man, himself as a leader in Israel. He says an angel foretold his birth and that he has always been consecrated to God. He regales her with tales of how he tore a lion apart with his bare hands and slew 1,000 of his enemies with only the jawbone of a donkey. Oh, how he hates those asses, the Philistines. Nothing will restrain his tongue when it comes to declaiming their worthlessness. He talks of setting their fields on fire to destroy their grain crops and of spreading terror wherever he goes. He considers it payback for how they've treated him and his people. Quick to indulge his urge for power as well as for pleasure, he is confident that nothing can stop him because he is the Lord's anointed, the hero of the story God is telling. A one-man army, he has led his people now for 20 years. Not long ago, a group of men gathered inside the gates of Gaza. They were planning to murder him as soon as he departed. He does not tell Delilah he was spending the night with a prostitute. But as soon as he saw them, he took hold of the heavy wooden gates, together with the 2 posts, and tore them loose, the heavy bar and all. Then he lifted them up and threw them away, leaving the city of Gaza defenseless. A great roar escapes his mouth as he recalls the details. His laughter is so loud, Delilah jumps when she hears it, and that makes him laugh all the more. But she already knows of his exploits. His power is what makes him so attractive, at least to Delilah. She likes the hardness of his muscles, the girth of his arms as they enfold her. He is invincible, she thinks, and tells him so. Samson basks in her admiration, and it only takes a little flattery to keep him talking. She snuggles closer as he speaks about Abraham and Sarah and how God promised this land to his people. She knows of Moses and how Miriam led the victory dance at the edge of the Red Sea. His tale-telling is so vivid she can almost see Rahab peering over the ramparts of Jericho. But if their God has done such marvels, she wonders why Israel is so weak. Samson has told her that 2 of the 12 tribes have been fighting each other and that the rest are harassed by outside enemies. But Samson only shrugs when she asks why they are weak. He doesn't bother to tell her about the people's unfaithfulness or about how keeping God's commands are tied to Israel's prosperity. Nor does he speak about the time when some of his own people betrayed him to the Philistines. Samson is the biggest man Delilah has ever seen, but she knows he is not large enough to have performed so many wonders by himself. Some say that when the Spirit falls on him, he is strong enough to lift 2 mountains and hold them in his hands. She almost believes the tales they tell. For the moment, she is content to let the source of his strength remain a mystery. It is enough to bask in his power. One day, when Samson is away, Philistine rulers approach her. A fierce seafaring people who have settled on the coast, they are used to being the ones who harass and oppress. If it were not for this one man, they could do as they please. But he is like a traveling avalanche, a man who wreaks havoc wherever he goes. Though power has always been Delilah's favorite aphrodisiac, now they tempt her with something even more seductive: cold, hard cash, enough to keep her secure for the rest of her life. "You are beautiful," they say, telling her what she already knows. "And Samson is under your thumb." She knows that, too. Then they offer her a bribe. "If you can lure him into telling you the secret of his power so that we are able to subdue him, we will each give you 1,100 shekels of silver." It is an astonishing amount, an offer that reveals how desperate these Philistines are. In the face of such a tempting offer, how should she choose? Her relationship with Samson has provided a sense of status, making her untouchable to those who would otherwise judge her.